Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, traders from across the globe. Thank you for tuning in to my 2251st edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni. And to that end, traders, I know any of you who hang out at my site, livewithoscar.com, in my live trading room. Any of you that know me or hang around me know that when we put out an OMNI trade, we are flat at the end of the session by 5 p.m. Eastern on every trade. If you hear talk in this video tonight about a trade, it is from the moment the video comes out until 5 p.m. tomorrow. And the reason is this. I don't tell my OMNI what it's going to do next. It tells me. So if I'm flat by 5 p.m. and the OMNI says the market's going down, I don't have to look at it and go, well, I'm long, you're wrong, OMNI. I go, okay, market's going down, and I can then sell. See what I'm saying? If you've got a position on and you take it through the close and OMNI decides to flip, well, now you're on the wrong side. So we get out, and it's known, any OMNIac who follows me, all of my platinum members, anyone that's ever come out to OmniCamp knows we are flat at the end of every day. So remember, subscribe to these videos so that you get them immediately because they're good. The information is good from the moment you view it until 5 p.m. the following day. This video is good until 5 p.m. Tuesday afternoon. Traders, thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, there's a lot of risk in this game. Risk. It's a very risky game. Put your stops in first. Never trade without them. Options, futures, you sell, go short, stuff like that, you can be annihilated for more money than you have in your account. So be careful out there, okay? Now, let's get moving. So for trading on 420, I have no idea what that means, but for trading on 420, for trading on Tuesday, are the ES and Dow Transportation daily bar charts talking? I'm listening. I'm going to show you, I think they're talking, and I'm going to show you exactly why, and maybe you'll hear them too. But when we go to the weekly ES shows zero damage thus far, so if we have a pullback day again on Tuesday, so be it. You know, we just did make new contract highs in the E-mini S&P, so Omni does want to go short. It's going to sell rallies in the E-mini S&P for trading on Tuesday. But that doesn't mean I'm looking for a big crash or anything, right? It could be bullish on Tuesday night for Wednesday, and up we will go. Omni is a day trader. Don't forget that. So, daily, not so good looking. Maybe we take a ride to the downside Monday night to Tuesday. Weekly looks fantastic. And then, of course, there is Bitcoin, baby. Now, how about that ride on Saturday night? 60, 52, 57. How about that ride, huh? So, rumors came out that it's because Turkey's banning the Bitcoin trading and no Bitcoin allowed. India's going to ban it. Rumors that China had a blackout and there was no more Bitcoin transactions, meaning if there's not transactions, well, whatever. Nonsense, God knows, but I do know this. Imagine if it was the blackout. Province in China has like almost 2 cities full of Bitcoin mining computers. They say there was a bit of a blackout for a few hours in that province in China, which slowed down Bitcoin. Now, if that's true, if that's what caused the break in Bitcoin, just imagine being China now, and anytime you feel like it, you hit the circuit breaker, oh, look at that, blackout. They could be short for those blackouts. So I don't know if that's the truth, if that's exactly what happened. I don't know. We'll find out shortly. What I do want to tell you is make sure you come to livewithoscar.com. Join me in my free live trading room. No credit cards are required. I will see you there. With no further ado, let's go look at some charts and answer those alerts. You hear them? Bom, 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 bom. Gotta go, kids. Be right back. Traders, I've been showing you this chart video after video, this wonderful Oscarism known as an F flag. We've been in it for a while, but we finally hit the top. And in fact, in my last video, I think I mentioned to you, we still have a nice day trade to get to the top. But look now. Look at what happens when you hit this green resistance line. Well, we hit it, and on Monday, we came down a little bit. Omni's looking to sell rallies and maybe more downward on Tuesday. But remember, it's not alone. Look at this. This is the Dow Transportation Average. You got the same thing happening. 3 bounces before it finally cracked for a couple of days. So maybe now we're in for, a little bit of a pullback like you get after you hit that trend line up there, the major resistance. But when you go further out, when you start looking at the Russell 2000 and you look at smaller markets, you got a little problem there too. Look at this. We had this really nice pennant that was building. Well, right there at the apex, you dropped out on Monday and fell underneath. I was expecting this to break to the upside. In fact, it broke to the downside. So that's not healthy for day trading on Tuesday. But if you're someone in a mutual fund or you're in a long-term trade, don't sweat it, kids. Look, this is what the ES looks like on a weekly. I mean, there's nothing sickly looking about that at all on a weekly. See that little dot right there? That's how far we dropped on Monday. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't worry too much yet on the totality of the market, but we will pull a day trade selling rallies in the E-mini S&P for trading Monday night through Tuesday. Traders, there is Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. And before we get into these charts, I want to say one thing to you. If you're going to trade Bitcoin or anything like Bitcoin, remember to say this to yourselves over and over again, because boy, is that vicious. And you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Boy, try to remember that when you're in Bitcoin, because look at this insanity. So, I've been showing you this Bitcoin for months and months, this very same chart. See these blue trend lines? We've stayed in them for a long time. And that algorithm average I pointed out to you cats, we stayed above that. But look what happened on, I guess, Saturday night into Sunday. We settled here on Friday, and boom, this is an actual bar. That's what the bar looks like. So we are now below my average and below the channel, and that looks really scary, right? Oh no, what's going to happen? But let's take another look at the very same chart. Now, I blew it up just a little, and I sort of made these lines a little more opaque so you can't see them, but that's still the same big channel right there, right? You see it here? I still have the same big channel in place. Yes, we fell out of that channel, as you can see, but there's also this other channel which hits really well in enough spots to call a valid channel to me, and that's exactly where Bitcoin dropped to on Saturday night into Sunday. And you know the street loves that 50-bar moving average in many markets. It's not the algorithm average that I've shown you for Bitcoin, but it is a very popular one on Wall Street. Well, Bitcoin smacked right into the average and to that trend line, and I say, don't get nervous about Bitcoin just yet. Let's see if it gets under here first, and if it does, well then maybe that 33,000 target does come into play. I say don't sweat it, we'll hold here, and 80,200 happens before 33,000 as far as I'm concerned. This is the call we're asking for, not that one. Traders, I will see you all at my site, livewithoscar.com.